Hi, I'm Sinus, a modern psychic, an intuitive mentor, an alchemist, and lots of other stuff which is not important. What is important is that you're here, and I am so very grateful for you being here. You may not think that I am cross-eyed, but sometimes I had to look at the time to make sure that I am on time and stick to the subject. Welcome to a video about body crystallization. Crystallization, I hope I say it correctly. As you can hear, I'm Danish. I live in the south of France, in the amazing Languedoc, and I'm very grateful for you being here, and hopefully today inspiring you to, no boo-boos here, inspire you to take better care of your temple, how silly that might sound. But there were no life to you or me if it weren't for this thing. As you may notice, I had mosquito bites. I also have one there. I also have one there. I have many more. And someone yesterday told me a trick to do this, so it doesn't itch, and it doesn't. So I will actually, once I'm done speaking to you, make this. Again, I babble. Did I say to you how grateful I am for you being here? I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to this video. And I don't believe in coincidences, so I believe that if you're here, I have something for you. And if you don't like me, well, what do I represent? I do not speak perfect English. What do I represent that you do not like within yourself? It is very easy to be a sensitive and aware person and have our antennas out there looking at everyone else. But back to the subject. We are not stronger in our sensitivity, in our awareness, and when it comes to owning our vulnerability and our potential and our talent, that connection is not stronger than the connection that we have with our body. I'm going to say it again. You are not stronger emotionally or mentally than you are strong in your body. This is where it all comes from. Many clients throughout the world, the many years, 10 years that I've had clients, more than 5,000. Many have had such a huge talent, but they couldn't use it. They were all wobbly and tilty and went that way and that way and that way because they did not master their body or their emotions, because we do need to master our body, our emotions and our mind in order for the spirit in the middle to be free. It's kind of like you and I are a chalice. We have a chalice here, which is the feminine divine energy from the heart chakra. This is the middle of the chalice, and here is all the masculine energy. Yes, when it comes to what I believe in, our emotions live in our belly, the ego, the self-saboteur, all the fears, and that is masculine. Because what is masculine is sad and lost and heavy and angry and bitter and lots of other not positive emotions, whereas the feminine upper chalice is about femininity, embracing, being in the flow. Do I have? Yeah, I have more there. About being feminine, happy, flow, excited, thriving. So that was just a side comment. So back to the subject. What is going on these years is that the energies from every single day keeps increasing. Every single day, the earth and the heaven heightens a vibration. It gets higher and higher in order for you to lift in our inner vibration. I have seen thousands of people not owning their potential. They know a lot, and they know how to counsel and guide others, but they do not know how to counsel or guide themselves or master the inner balance. And that is so important these years. If we do not master the inner physical and emotional balance, we're being tilted. And that is where the challenges occurs, because not many people are aware that there's this crystallization body process going on. The energy from above is coming, pouring down. It breaks down our aura, because in our aura is all the false beliefs and systems, what we were raised to live with, the person we were taught to be, all that bullshit. So the energy waves coming from above breaks us down, just slowly by slowly. And that is why we must build ourselves from within with a good mindset, mastering our emotions, mastering our body, and really being attentive to our own needs, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Do not forget these 3 years. For many people, spirituality is a hobby that they go to like a little kitten, and they like it sometimes, or they might go to a spiritual retreat, and then they go down forgetting themselves. And they don't understand why they're down here, but spirituality, being spiritual and aware person is something we're born to be. All of us. The people that resent spirituality and sensitivity the most, who do you think they are? The ones that are struggling with themselves. Because many people do not like change. Something with you and me do not like change either. Something within us, which is our ego, our fear, our self-saboteur, will always pull us back. Because we came here with an enemy and our best friend combined into one. We are feminine and masculine. We are light and darkness. We are light, we are heavy. We are open and embracing. We are arrogant and demeaning and can be bastards. Terrorists and other really truly bad persons out there, they outlive their darkness. So do we hate Donald Trump or terrorists and people doing all sorts of not very kind things? We do not embrace our own inner darkness, and we have to. Because that inner darkness that lives from here and the way down in the lower chakras, which is masculine, they have to be dealt with. This is what causes all the illness, what we have not dealt with. The body crystallization process, with all the energies coming from above, I'm going to start all over. The energy waves, all the energy floating down every single day, increasing and increasing, cannot enter a body that is closed, masculine, and has a low vibration. That is why I broke this arm in the TV program, The Gladiators in Denmark, because in there was my fear of life. There was my resistance against life. That was me pushing everyone away and even pushing myself further away from myself. In there was all my struggles. I had my pelvis broken as well, so that I could have the neglect, but mostly the sexual assault from my childhood, released and healed. So yes, we might break a leg. I don't know if you can see it, but I have scars on both my legs. Nothing is a coincidence. But it is not that because you do something wrong, as also, I'm going to pick up something that also Anthony Williams says, the medicine medium. Oh my God, he's amazing. It is not because you do something wrong personally, but it is that you are not attentive to your own needs. And that is why the crystallization process is going on. All the energy is coming from above. I am vain. I am a woman. All the energy is coming from above, wants to enter our body. Where you will not allow it to come in, you are forced down. I'm so sorry for the loud noise. I used to be a boxer, but I am strict. I am a loving and caring and embracing teacher, and I love you to bits and pieces for being here, but I am also fucking strict. I am a bullshit detector and eliminator, and I only want the best for you. You might hear me speak like that, but you should sometimes hear the universe, because it is them forcing you and me to evolve or out. The more challenges, the less awareness. The more challenges, and the faster we master them, the higher the awareness. the more we take all of the challenges personally and think it's us that are wrong and us against them, the lower the awareness. But the crystallization process is about taking all that energy from above in and lifting our system. Because in our system, from here to there, lives the old masculine paradigm and regime out there. And do we not deal with this? We do not like them out there. We hate them, resent them, we point fingers at them. We get angry when we hear about Donald Trump. Yeah, but Donald Trump, as I said 2 videos ago in English, he represents something within you and me that we do not dare to set free. I can be strict. I can, not very often, but I can yell. I am both light and dark, good and bad. And sometimes when people step over my boundaries, thinking that I will give them a free session, I might say, I hope you do respect that I also have to make a living, have food on my table. It is about these years that we respect ourselves, that we rebuild ourselves, instead of living and being this angelic person. Feminine, the left side of the body is feminine, the right side of the body is masculine, the back of the whole back is masculine, and the front is feminine. Related to the back is our dad, and our mom is mostly related to our belly, but also a little bit our chest. And the belly is the entrance to the mind. So when all that eating, that's about suppressing all the darkness down here from below. But I've made a videos way back in Danish about angelic persons and crystalline persons. The left side of our body is related to the feminine part, which I call the angelic person. When we are only in our feminine energies, being angelic person, we are a pleaser. We offer ourselves to others at the expense of our own growth and inner well-being. We are very sensitive and feel sad and lost and feel too much, taste too much, hear too much. So it's about finding the balance, because if we were only in the right energies with the masculine part of our body, we would be too harsh, strict, goal-oriented and very in our mind. And the balance these years that has to be mastered is the balance between the feminine and the masculine, owning the darkness that we also have within us, and make them work together. And that's what my concept is about. My concept is about sensitive self-sabotage and also sensitive awareness. And I have a clap. I just spit. I have a clap on my way to you. But again, this video is going to be about me giving you a little reprimand. Is that the right word in English? Reprimand? Showing me my finger and reminding you to take truly, truly, truly good care of your body. Be aware that the more challenges, the more you have to change. We might think we're doing the best, but we keep getting challenges. Challenges are there to make us grow, not because we're a fart and we're stupid and we're not good enough, but there might be just a little bit of things we can change in our lives, and we have to do it daily. As I told you, it's the medicine, he's called the medicine medium in English, and the book in English is with a white cover and blue text, and it looks a little bit like this at the bottom. For many years, I have not liked when things are complex. I hate it. I'm a crystal and angel person, both combined, and I do not like when things are complex. It's like, I am here to make things simple. And Anthony William can help us cure any disease. He has cured thousands of people around the world. People who have about to be died, has been being about to die, he has cured them. He believes that the cause of everything is a virus called Epstein-Barr's virus. I agree. In May, or in general in 2016, the energies from above had just been pouring and pouring and pouring and being intensified. Our system is almost overloaded. if you have not changed your diet, taking more health, nutriments and stuff, know that you need it. One thing is that the food out there that we eat does not get the sun that it used to get many years ago. So the food that we buy today, even though it's organic, it has not been filled with light and bloomed and grown the period that it should. We need the nutriments and health supplies, I don't know what they're called in English, to build us up. If you have had stress and you never completely removed it from your cells, the stress will keep being there. Have you been outburned? I don't know the word for it in English. And you have never dealt with it in your aura or in your cells, it will keep coming back. Many of us has for a couple of months been completely exhausted. Even myself, cleansing and sleeping and doing a lot of stuff. I've also felt recently a stronger need for me to take better care of myself. I'm still here. So what I have done is, again, I have bought this seed thing. I put in seeds. What are they called? I live in France, so I cannot say, but it's alfalfa, truffle, radishes, and it's bio. And since I also live by my blood type diet, I have put in asuco and pinto beans. They're in the fridge. What we make in this sprouting machine thing is 400 times more filled with energy. I forgot something. Hi, welcome. I'm Sinus. I used to have lots of allergies, lots of pain, post-traumatic stress. I've had an eating disorder. I have many fractures on my body. Everything has been broken. I do not have side effects today, but I do my egoscue every day. I have a great coach called Elliot Williams. After one egoscue session, I was pain-free, and my right shoulder that was like this were back into position, as well as my hips. So for many years, many of us has felt that an urgent need to do even more to build ourselves up from the inside. We are not stronger in our outer life than we are on the inside. Now is the time to do what you have wanted to do and felt the need to do for many years. It is now. Please listen, my sweet dear angel, because we need all the inner strength that we can have the next couple of years and more to come. There will be I can't say that word in English, catastrophes. I can't say that word, catastrophes. I'm going to say it in Danish, catastrophes. There is going to be nature catastrophes and fears and outbursts and stuff around the world. And it's not about us or them, because we're a part of it. We also have the darkness within ourselves, you and I. We can't run away from it. It's about us facing it. And you know why we have the dark sides within us, you and me? We have it there because we were not met in our needs when we weren't behaving as a child. When a child did something bad, and still today, they get the finger. Instead of just correcting them and helping the children to improve their behavior. But no one's perfect. But again, I used to have all these allergies and pains, and I was this extreme sensitive. But I did that I developed my own regression therapy technique. So I, every single day, morning and evening for 7 years, cleansed myself and let go of abandonment, neglect, assault, doubt, fear. I still do it today. I still give myself inner child therapy. So today I'm an inner child therapy expert. I'm a sensitivity handling expert. I'm an expert in removing all your inner bullshit, as I am a bullshit detector and eliminator. I've helped many, many, many thousand people here in Denmark online with all my Danish videos. And I'm so grateful for you having joined me today. Back to the subject. What Anthony says in his book is quite easy. It is about eating more fruit and vegetables as much as we can. What I also do myself is that I take MK oil from my Krevald up in Sweden. She's Danish. It removes my sugar craving. It rebuilds my cells. When I go flying, traveling to do courses in Denmark, for example, I get so tired and exhausted, and we get our skin drained when we are in the sun and when we're in the airplane, and this regenerates our cells. I'm very extremely sensitive to when it comes to the sun. I have not yet been here in France. I have not yet experienced that I've had a rash because of the sun, which I normally would. So this really rebuilds ourselves from the inside. You can get it at sennephilipsen.dk. It's Danish, but I believe you can send it to some of the foreign countries. Otherwise I can bring some to France if you'd like. What I'm also eating, and when I make my juices in the morning, what Anthony says is, which is great, is that we should do more juicing. So every morning, the last couple of days, I've been juicing these long stalks of celery. I put in ginger and these very, very yellow things. What are they called? I can't remember. And I don't even know the name in English. 1 second. I have a visitor. This is the video for today. I wish you a magical day. Bye bye.